Hey, everybody. Welcome to this exclusive webinar. It's our first year anniversary edition, Marketing Bootcamp Part 4. My name is Charlene Savage, and I'm coming to you live from Brisbane in Australia. And boy, am I excited with what we have to share with you today. Our promise to you is that you're going to leave here with some bootcamp gold nuggets and skills, and maybe even confirmation. And we're also going to show you today how you can have 4-figure days online without spending a penny on paid advertising. So guys, listen up. If you stay to the end, we have almost a $26,000 bonus that we're going to hand to you literally on a platter. So pay attention, listen up. You want you to turn off any notifications on your cell phone. You want to turn off all distractions, because guys, if you're serious about online business, about what you're doing, then this strategy here today would change the way that you're currently doing it. So guys, my name is Charlene Savage. I'm going to share a little bit about my story with you today and how I came to find the strategy with Black Ops Underground Marketing. 5 years ago, I was in New Zealand. I was with my family at the time, and I was working for a large consumer electronics company with very much a features and benefits driven type model. So I had what you call the dream life. I had built a dream home. I was driving my dream car. I was going on dream holidays. So from the outside in, everyone practically saw me as living the dream. But guys, I'm human. And as we all are, we have stuff sometimes that others don't see from the outside in. I was going through some domestic violence stuff. I was going through some alcoholism. I was going through a lot of stuff that I really had brought through my childhood. And so what had happened was, behind closed doors, life was miserable. Behind that, $1.5 million home that I built, life was quite the opposite. I was deeply depressed. I was traumatized. And that basically led to the contribution of our marriage basically failing. So what we did, we tried to start again. So we relocated here to Brisbane in Australia to try and start a new life. Did it work? Sadly, it didn't. We separated. We just relocated here. I moved out. I moved in with some other people, and I literally hit rock bottom again. So to go from having my son 24/7 to not actually seeing him until every other weekend, guys, as a mom, as a parent, and I know there are many watching here today, that's not easy. That's really tough. So I went through a downward spiral, and I was working in consumer electronics at the time again, and I was really struggling. I was depressed, and I was struggling. So what I did at the time, I really had to cry out for a solution. So I cried out to God, and I found a way. I found my way through him. And I literally threw myself in, and I went to Bible college. A massive transition had happened. I basically found myself again, and I was on my way to starting a new life. And as a student, I was broke. I had to try to find some ways of generating income from online. And I discovered this thing called network marketing, or MLM. And so there were a few things I was really attracted to. I had what you call the shiny object syndrome. So I did everything. I did the health and wellness. I did the supplements. I did the shakes. I did the antioxidants, H2 water. I even got involved with digital currency, which I'm still involved today. But one thing, guys, was really, really evident. I was really finding it hard to actually sell in general. So basically, I was literally, struggling to find a way to really, to find a breakthrough through, friends and family, and trying to find a breakthrough through lots of things in regards to how to generate leads. There was a lot of harassing of my friends and family, and you may or may not know that that's what you actually go through. And so I didn't also know how to generate leads, or what to do with those leads, or how to close or upsell. So there was some real struggle. And so I really needed to ask for help. And so I asked God, look, God, give me a solution. What is it that is really going to change the way in which you can actually help. And so he showed me to follow the line and the eagle. And so I did. And I did that by going on the internet and finding that there was a solution through doing that. And I came across a millionaire mentor. And as I did that, I discovered that as he was going through this, presentation, he was literally talking to me. He was asking me, do you harass your friends and family? Do you get rejected? Do you not know how to generate leads? So I thought, hey, basically, there's actually a way that I can find the way through this. So I'm like, wow, this is amazing. And so when he shared his screen, there was a line. And at the end of his presentation, there was an eagle. And I knew that he was the one that I had to reach out to and basically reach out and touch and ask him for help. So I stalked him on Facebook. I said, bro, whatever it is you're doing, I want in. I want in. And so I did. I threw my head over the wall. I literally applied the simple strategies within Black Ops Underground Marketing. And within a space of 8 days, I generated myself $4,000 online. Within 2 weeks, I generated $10,600 online. And within a space of almost, I think it's my 15th week now, guys, and I've hit $56,000 in profit online by applying the simple strategies. Now, guys, what I will say is this. So like my story, something's brought you here today. You're either in a state of transition right now, or you're at a breaking point in your life. And, it could be a combination of both, like me. And that's typically when, when people try to find a solution, like I did. I went online and look, you either have credit card paying, you either have mortgage paying, your car being repo paying, you hate your boss paying, or you hate your job paying. You may hate driving through traffic every day paying, or you don't get to see your kids paying like I did. And that's typically, something of that nature that brings people here to one of our broadcasts. So I'll share with you this. Our mentors, they take millionaire mentorship extremely seriously. They literally go to the ends of the earth, and I don't say this lightly, because they really want us to live a life of freedom. It's true. There's freedom in not having any debt. There's freedom in not having car payments. There's a freedom in being able to retire your mama like I have. And there's freedom in being able to pay for last-minute travel expenses, just as I have recently for my mother, as one of her sisters had recently passed back in New Zealand. I couldn't have done that before, guys. What would it feel like to be able to go on holiday, for example, pick up a laptop or a computer or even your phone, have a Wi-Fi connection, and literally make money from the pool? No joke, no joke. What would that feel like for you? So what we believe here with Black Ops Underground Marketing is we believe in results. People want to follow a leader. They want to follow results. And I'll share with you, if you're from the health and wellness industry like I was, if you're trading digital currencies, if you're in skincare, if you're in weight loss, maybe power and energy drinks, the real product, guys, just so you know, is that your marketing that you may or may not know about is personal development and leadership. It's personal development and it's leadership. Products don't get sold, but they get sold products get sold, but they get sold in a different way. All right. And so they don't get sold in the features and benefits driven way. And that was one of the core reasons why I failed miserably, because I came from a strong features and benefits background. I was the queen of pitching and selling. So if you're doing that, you're either facing, one of two things. You're probably facing, one is rejection and pushback, okay? And the other is you may be a powerhouse closer and you have a large front line, but no one else can duplicate what you do. And once you move into personal development driven leadership type of a business model, what happens is you actually have a whole new world of possibilities open up to you. So what do we mean by that? You know, I've noticed within our marketing group, and a few examples, we've got Danny Joshi, who's on the panel with us today. We've got Sharon Stahl. We've got Marcus himself from Germany. We've got Naomi Byrne from Perth. We've got Victoria Fuller from USA. We've got Pascal Norrie from Canada. You know, Katie Leoto Gibson from Brisbane. These are just to name a few, guys, all right? And I can tell that they're stepping into their leadership, you know, because of a lot of their pattern, the way they speak now, the way they write, the way they hold their posture, the way they hold their image. It's leadership driven and personal development driven. And so each of us, we pick up something from Darren Little, one of our millionaire mentors. We pick up something from Ari McCarby. We pick up something from Cedric D. Penn. And now you can see it in our speech, you see it in our writing, and you see it a whole new level of confidence. Could I have led an international broadcast some 15 weeks ago? I doubt that very much. It's been personal development. So you move into leadership, which is really the answer and the core of our business. So guys, what we really focus on here is, you know, we don't try to pull anyone off of their primary business, because that's not what we're about. You know, we do multiple streams of income ourselves, and that's not our goal. You know, our goal is to be able to help you become the best version of yourself, you know, to help you become the best leader you can be in your company. You know, we help you rise to the top of your leaderboards. And now you may only want to be with that company as far as an income stream. And a lot of people, once they realize and they find out that it's really about building a list, which we call a list of qualified buyers, which is your goal as a marketer and as a leader. And once you know and understand the strategy behind that, about how to do that, you then realize that your training and your value and your core and your passion should never change. You know, it's always going to be the same. So what do we mean by that? You could literally host a webinar. You could literally gather people. You could share value. And you could have 10 different people from 10 different companies show up. So if you think about the power of that, think about that. Because the core of your message will always be the same. You know, it's personal development, mindset, leadership. It's helping people to step into their power. It's helping people to step into new levels of breakthrough, to activate their greatness, and to conquer that breakthrough. You become the overcomer. You become the victor, and you become who God has called you to be. So all of the core principles, what we talk about here, are the core principles of leadership. About being an entrepreneur, about being a business owner, about being a network marketer, MLM, whatever it is, direct sales, a service-based industry, mortgage broker, insurance industry. You could be a hotel or a retail or motel business. It doesn't matter. Guys, I've been able to personally generate almost $56,000 in profit in just over 3 months. And I can confidently gather people. I can offer value. I can host webinars. I wrote and published my own book, by the way. And now I'm getting booked for speaking engagements. What has that got to do with any type of product? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It doesn't. It has everything to do with personal development and leadership. So guys, I love talking. I can simply carry on. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to hand it over to my co-host here, Billy and Alice, who's based in Toronto, Canada. And he's just going to go through the day-to-day tactical stuff that we go through. He's going to share some secrets with you. And he's also going to show you inside how we actually generate 4 figures a day online. So come on out, Billy.
All right. So once again, welcome. This is Marketing Bootcamp Part 4, and we're wrapping up. You know, this is the end of the first year anniversary celebration inside of Black Ops Underground Marketing. We're grateful and happy to make part of a great community and it's the end of the celebration. But it doesn't stop, because every single day we have celebrations, every single day we have people getting results, and that's exactly what we are about. So if you are here right now, that means you're ready to take action, you're ready to get some results, and you're ready to make the ways that you're marketing anything that you're doing online to the better way, so that you too can start get results, so that you too are a success story. So before I get into it, I'm just going to share a little bit about myself and why you should even listen to me, because you may not know of me, or you don't know who I am. So let me share my story a little bit before I get into the meat and potatoes. So my name is Billy Nellis. Like Charlene just said, I'm based out of Toronto, Canada. I'm a father of 2 beautiful daughters. I'm happy to say that I'm full-time online and I can give them all the time that they need, but it wasn't always like that. I started online about almost 5 years ago, and that's because I wanted to monetize my music production business online, which is my passion. And I jumped in at first, and I started learning about website creation, building websites, building landing pages, list building, email marketing, copywriting. And the thing that I did a lot, and if I even said what amount I spent on that, was spending a lot of money on paid advertising to get little to no results. So I struggled a lot on that, buying for leads and not converting them, following some programs and not getting any results. So I come from that, but I'm thankful to say today that I've changed that. Had my breakthrough since last year inside of Black Ops Underground Marketing. And thing has been great. When you understand the basics of marketing and you step into leadership for yourself first and then for others to show them the way, this is where everything changed. And I'm glad and proud to say that that's what happened for me, right? In terms of education is computer science. This is why a lot of people call me the tech guy, because I have a lot of knowledge when it comes to computer stuff, to the technology stuff. I eat tech stuff every single day. So, I come from that. I'm a college graduate when it comes to computer science, and I went to university for software engineering. But after 1 year, I quit, because when I went for my first intern, I did not want to do that for the next 20 to 30 years of my life. So I jumped in entrepreneurship after that. And this is where I started my music production career. So I went in the online space to learn all that good stuff about 5 years ago. So I went from being offline, right? So I'm the owner of multiple websites today. And I'm proud to say that I'm one of the top leaders inside of our marketing group, which is Black Ops Underground Marketing. So I'm going to go ahead right now. We're going to get in the meat and potatoes of why you should listen to us right now, and get ready to take some notes. Take your pens and paper out, because we're going to share some value with you. And our goal is to really help you refine the ways that you market any business online, right? So are you seeing my screen right there, Charlene? Everything's good? You seeing my screen there?
Yeah, I can see it, Billy.
Okay, awesome. So imagine how your life would be if you could turn your Facebook profile into your own personal ATM machine, build a tribe on social media, even if you are a complete beginner. And if you could have $1,000 plus days online on a regular basis without paid advertising, right? Now, a lot of us in the group in Black Ops Underground Marketing, we are doing the right things right now, but a lot of us also did a lot of things wrong, okay? And let me share some of the biggest problems with you, and you're probably going to recognize yourself in those, because some of them are some of the things that I've had a lot of problems with in other people also, okay? A lot of people hate harassing their friends and family. Okay, we hate that. We make a list of our friends and family. I'm pretty sure that you heard that before. You get into a business or opportunity, they tell you make a list of friends and family, and then when you run out, you hit your head on the wall and you don't know what to do. So a lot of us, we hate that. And most of the time, the reason that we go for that in the first place is because we hate action. So a lot of us, we hate getting rejected, right? We also don't know, a lot of people don't know how to generate leads. And if you're not generating leads on a daily basis, high quality, a list of qualified buyers for your business, then your business is going to tank, because this is the blood, the heart of your business. If that's not happening, you ain't got a business. Okay. Another problem that a lot of people run into is they don't know how to close a sale or upsell. And I used to have that problem a lot, where I used to, I did not have a problem generating leads, but the problem that I had, I did not know how to convert those leads into customers, convert those leads into business partners, convert those leads into buyers in sales, right? And then you can have the person that, knows how to do all that, knows how to get the leads, know how to close the sales for themselves. But then when they're being a power seller, and they put people in their organization, they are not getting team duplication. Therefore, people start getting out of the person's team, and no duplication is happening, right? So if any of those sound familiar to you right now, well, it's time to help you eliminate your problems today with Black Ops underground marketing, baby. And that's what we do. Okay, so just a quick disclaimer. Okay, the results that you're about to see or hear from us are not typical. The strategies we're about to share with you generated great income results for us. It took commitment and massive action taking. And this is not for people that want to get rich quick or those that are not coachable. Those are things that are working for us right now, and we're happy to share them with you. There's no guarantee that you will get the same results, because we are all unique, different, and everyone's goals are not the same. Okay, so what we will cover today: secret number 1, optimizing your Facebook profile for business. Facebook is a platform that we use. Is actually one of our main platforms to generate some income online with any business. So we're going to show you right now how to optimize your Facebook profile. Secret number 2, building a targeted audience on Facebook. And that is the right way, especially if you want to optimize it for business. And then secret number 3 is how to grow your business in 10x your income for the good. Okay, so now let's jump right in. Secret number 1, optimizing your Facebook profile for business. And you can do that in 4 steps. Let's get right into it. If you ain't got a pen and paper, really recommend that you take that out and you get ready to take some notes. Okay, so step number 1, you must have a high quality picture of you, not your dog, not your car, not something random, not whatever else. It has to be a high quality picture of you smiling to promote positivity. Okay. Number 2, using a cover photo that paints your life's picture. Cover photos on Facebook is a great real estate to use, and you have to paint, the picture of your life there so that you can attract people to you. Just to give you an example, if you travel somewhere and you go to a hotel lobby, if the hotel lobby is not looking good, I don't think you're going to stay in that hotel. Well, your cover photo on Facebook is the same thing. You want to put something there that's fun, that promotes positivity, something attractive and nice so that you can attract people back to you. Step number 3, and a lot of people forget to do about that, is filling your intro and about section. Most of the time, I even do that today, is that when somebody comes in and send me a friend request, for example, is I'm going to go and check out their profile, check out their intro, check out their about section to find out a little more about that person. So if you have nothing there, you're not optimizing your Facebook profile for business yet. So it's really important that you go in there and about section. And number 4, using videos to build trust. It may be a pre-recorded videos. That live videos have more power. If you can go live and be your naked soul and be very vulnerable, people like Me and you, with you, and you agree with me that if you stay behind your computer, you hide, people are not really going to do business with you. But if you come on out, you share some videos, share some value, and people can actually see you, how you move around and interact. It doesn't really matter how you look like. It's going to build trust, especially if you sharing some value and you can resonate and relate with some people with videos. Okay, so it's very important. You can use pre-recorded. If you're shy, you know, it's okay to upload videos. You take a couple of takes until it's good, and then you can move on to live videos, which is even better because it's the real you. It's okay to make some mistakes sometimes. It's okay to eat some words. You may be hearing a little bit of accent in my talking right now. That's because it's just French, and it happens to me sometimes that I eat some of my words. You know, sometimes I, you know, speak too fast, or you know, I make some mistakes. So it's okay. All right. So videos, using videos to build trust is really important if you want to optimize your Facebook profile for business. Okay. Now, secret number 2, building a targeted audience on Facebook. And that is the right way. Okay. And you're asking yourself, so how can that be done the right way? Well, I'm going to show you right now. Okay. You're going to have to connect and become friends with people in Facebook groups of your market, industry, or niche. Connect and become friends with people in highly influential people's fan or business pages. You know, I'm talking about, you know, Robert Kiyosaki, Ray Higdon, Grant Cardone, you name it. There's, you know, highly influential people, you know, Ty Lopez, you know, there's a lot of them out there. You can connect and become friends with people in these kind of pages. And you can also leverage off of the audience of top earners profiles, and it can be top earners of your industry, and you can easily go on there. You agree with me that, you know, if it's a top earner, it's somebody that people look up to. So you can go in there, connect with some people, become friends with them, and therefore you are building a targeted audience for yourself the right way on Facebook. And it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or not. This is the right way to do it. Okay. Now, secret number 3. Now we're getting into it right now. So how to grow your business and 10x your income. Let's get into it. I hope you're ready. Okay. How to grow your business and 10x your income. Now, you have to provide value on the front. Okay. It's really important. Oh, I did a little mistake on my slide here, but you got to get access to a millionaire mentor also. Okay, it's very important. If you don't have a mentor, somebody that did something, you know, that already achieved what you want to achieve before, it's going to take you a little longer to get to your end goal, to your end result. You have to make sure that it's about you. It's not about you, and that it's about them. And talking about them is your future customer, your future business partner, whatever that you're promoting to, it has to be about them and not you. And you're going to have to stop. I'm going to say that once again. You're going to have to stop pitching. If you have too much pitching going on for your business, it's not going to grow. So pitching is not going to do for you. Then you're going to have to promote your business on the back end if you're providing value in the front end. Okay. So in the right order is get access to a millionaire mentor. And I always go by the 10x rule with a millionaire mentor. It's somebody that has at least 10-year experience in what you want to achieve. And then whatever your goal is, multiply that by 10. And that mentor has to have achieved that your goal times 10. So if you want to make $10,000 per month, you're going to have a millionaire mentor that makes at least $100,000 per month. So $10,000 times 10 times 10, 100,000 per month. So $100,000 times 10 times 10 times 100,000 per month. So $10,000 times 10 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 times $100,000 a month. So providing value in the front end and then promoting your business in the back end. Make it not about you, but about them, and stop pitching at all costs. Stop pitching. It's not going to work. You're probably doing that right now and it's not working for you. So you're going to have to stop that. Now, why do so many people fail online? That's because, like I was just saying, they're pitching their product. They want instant gratification. They make it about themselves only instead of about the future customer, future business partner, or whoever they're promoting to. Instead, they make it about themselves only, and they provide no value. Ramp up the value, let me tell you, and you'll see what's going to happen in your business. And that's why so many people fail. They're not providing any value, and then they expect to make millions overnight. Doesn't work like that. But instead, how about you focus on mastering the skills of providing lots of value and solving people's pain, right? I think it would make more sense like that. Now, there's two key areas that you have to focus on in order to get higher levels of success in your business, okay? First, you have marketing, which is a strategy that you have to implement in order to get results. And then you have personal development and leadership, like Charlene was just sharing, because it's who you have to become in order to start getting success, stepping into your leadership, leading for yourself first, and then showing other people the way, leading them in the right direction so that it can be beneficial for them, right? So two key areas to master. Marketing strategy, personal development, and leadership, which is who you have to become in order to get closer to success, okay? And guess what? That is exactly what we do in Black Ops Underground Marketing, right? When you want to make part of a marketing group like that, this is exactly what we got going on in there, okay? Now, you're probably asking, how do I get in there? How do I make part of Black Ops? Well, do you want to know how to get in? Let me tell you exactly how it is that you can get access and get inside of Black Ops. Okay, so to get inside of Black Ops, okay, so just to make you understand, you're gonna have to own the Genesis Education Library. Okay, and the Genesis Education Library is a digital downloadable product that covers the two key masters area that you have to focus on, which is marketing and personal development. Does that make sense? And to get the Genesis Education Library, you're going to have to purchase the reseller's rights to it. So it's either $99 US per quarter or $299 for the year, which covers also your membership and the hosting of the product itself. And what's cool about the resellers right now is that when you go and own it, and to own a library, you have to buy it for $1,050 US. And the $50 right there is a PayPal transaction fee, because PayPal is what we actually use once we own it, so that when we refer it to someone, you get $1,000 instant commissions paid directly to you now, because you got the resellers rights for it. Isn't that amazing? So let me show you what's inside the Genesis Education Library right now. So it covers marketing, like I was saying, which is one of the two key areas to focus on. So marketing, you have a lot of great things in there, like Facebook Super PAC, social media income, big business blueprint, YouTube, WordPress, 25 proven traffic sources, email copy that sale, internet marketing, and nowadays email list secrets, and so on and on and on. Okay, this is just the marketing. This is just some of the few downloadable products that you can get in there in the marketing sessions, and there's much more. I'm just showing you a couple of them here so you can get an idea of what's in there. And then you have also personal development, and right there The reason why you're seeing these faces is because you're going to have access to exclusive interviews with 6, 7, 8-figure earners that explains and share their story on how they went from no success to getting higher levels of success in their life. So you have Darren Little right here, Evan Klassen, Jack Sufeld, James Starr, Ray Higdon, Ryan Guinness, Steph Perez, Tracy Walker. You're literally going to hear them talk. You're going to get some golden nuggets. You're going to really understand, grasp on their story, listen to what they have to say when it comes to getting higher levels of success in their business. Isn't that pretty cool? You get to listen to people that are highly successful in their business so that you can apply some of these things in your business. I think it's phenomenal. Some of these interviews I listened to myself a couple times. You also have the author of The DNA of Success, which is an Amazon bestseller, Zach Sufeld. You got some videos and audios in there, and you share some great content when it comes to personal development stuff. And you can't forget your health. So there's a section in there that talks about your health, because it's really important that we stay healthy, even though we want to do online stuff. You know, it can be very, we stay on the computer, we don't do exercise. It can be really addicting sometimes when we constantly, chasing success, but we can't forget that our bodies is really important, and it's part of the process of getting to success. So that's why there's also a section about your health, okay? And this is all part of personal development, which is who you have to become in order to get success, okay? And the Genesis Education Library, let me tell you, it appeals to the masses because you have the 2 key areas to focus on, which is marketing and personal development. And it doesn't matter which business you're in. You may be in health and wellness. You may be in network marketing. You may be in MLM. You may be in affiliate marketing. It does not matter. You have to own something that appeals to the masses so that you can solve their problems and share some value. Okay. Now, once you own it, once you own the Genesis Education Library, here's what you're going to get. Okay. And like Charlene said earlier, you're also going to have access to some big bonuses. So let me show you what you're going to get once you own the Genesis Education Library today. First of all, you're going to get access to the proven free method and strategy that we have inside the Black Ops Underground Marketing. And that has a value of almost $2,000 there. And this is a proven free method and strategy that can be applied to any business to get results. And then you're going to have access to, of course, your Black Ops membership. And that has a value of almost $9,000 because we have a group, a secret group in place that is like no other. And it's literally like having 24-hour support 7 days a week, because we have people that are building and becoming leaders and getting results from all 4 corners of the world. And there's not a way where you can send a message and people don't answer. So the membership itself is probably worth way more than that, because it's something that I've never seen before. You're also going to get access to the Super Saturday Training Access, okay, which is a super highly valuable millionaire mentoring training that was hosted by our millionaire mentors. And I'm going to show you who they are in just a moment. And that has a value of almost $3,000. And of course, in-house premium marketing bootcamp. Okay, we're probably going to extend it because this month was, it was great. We shared a lot of value, me and Charlene, and that has a value of almost $2,000. So for those that are going to take action today, we're going to extend the premium bootcamp, in-house premium bootcamp sessions for them to get ahead. And all of that has a value of $15,988. But that's not it, because there's a big bonus. Woo! Tell you about this big bonus. It's 90-day millionaire mentoring training that has a value of $10,000. And I'm really not joking when I say that it's $10,000, because here it is. We have Darren Little over here. We have Ari Maccabee. And now that joined us, Cedric D. Penn. And that right there, you're looking at 90 decades. We're talking about 90 decades of experience in the industry. And those are all our millionaire mentors that are teaching us the proven free method and strategy in order for us to get results. Self made over $17 million in network marketing. You think you want to listen to somebody like that? I think so. Darren Little made $110,000, if not more, just last month. You think you want to listen to somebody like that? Ari Maccabee, I mean, this guy right there is a really humble servant leader, and is upwards with this Black Ops strategy. He managed to make $165,000 in a 35-day period, and you cannot deny and you can't pass around listening to somebody like that. Okay, so real people get real results, and this is who we're learning from. And I'm gonna come on out, stop sharing my screen right now. I'm gonna pass it over to Charlene again, so that some of the members of our marketing group can share their story and what kind of results is seen with the Black Ops underground marketing strategy. So go ahead, Charlene. Let's see what others have to say about Black Ops.
Yeah, cheers. Thank you so much, Billy. And guys, yeah, that was 9 decades of millionaire mentorship, 90 years, you know, combined with Darren Little, Ari Maccabee, and also Cedric D. Penn. And guys, you know, this is the place to be.
Yeah, but, 9 decades, my bad.
It's all good, bro. It's all good. So guys, you know, you've heard Billy's story, you've heard mine, but you know, what we do here inside Black Ops is that we have real people with real results. And so we've invited 2 people here today, and one of them I'm going to bring out very shortly. Her name is Sharon Stahl, and basically she lives here in the land down under in the Sunshine Coast. Beautiful place to live, by the way. And she's joined, you know, Black Ops recently in the last 2 months. So I'm not going to steal your thunder there, Sharon. So come on out, Sharon, and just share with us, you know, your testimony and, you know, briefly where you were at and where you are at today in terms of, you know, the results that you've discovered and you've found since joining Black Ops. Come on out, Sharon.
Thanks. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Yeah. Hey, as Charlene said, I joined Black Ops 2 months ago. To give you a bit of background, I've basically worked for the same directors now for close to 14 years. And my plan was kind of never to have to return again after having my first child, because I'd started out as being the only administration person for that business, and I managed to work my way right up through the ranks to administration manager, payroll assistant, and yeah, helped set up 2 companies that they then created off the back end so we could become our own financial licensee company. Basically, just as we were just about to launch that particular business, I went on maternity leave. And as I said, my plan was never to have to go back again, but like most people out there, financially, that wasn't a viable thing to do. And so I returned part-time. And I started right from the bottom again. So we'd moved offices, so we were our own premise then. So I basically went back, mopping the floors, cleaning the toilets, emptying the dishwasher, shredding paper. And that was fun and dandy for a little while because, you know, they had to keep the position open for me. They had to pay me the same wage. But I'm the type of person who likes to be challenged, and I wanted to strive to get back up there again. So I managed to get myself back up to commissions manager, and then was pregnant with my second child, and came back again after that and started right from the bottom again. So I'm actually, through that whole process, I just, you know, I'd lost who I was, and I really wanted to set up my own business so I could walk away. So 20 months ago, I actually created my own business. It started as an all-inclusive weekend escape for women. And very quickly, I learned my most valuable lesson ever, that you can't just walk out of corporate world and set up a business and expect to have immediate success. So in my head, I honestly thought I was going to get 50 women at that retreat. I did get 6, but financially, it wasn't viable, you know. So I then decided to create little monthly escapes because that seemed to be more doable for the majority of the people I was associating with. And so every month I've run events In January this year, I actually set up a networking event. So I get about 50 or 60 ladies to that. But again, through that whole process, I've learned, you know, I've created a great following now, but I have absolutely nothing to offer them. You know, like I've got nothing of value to actually on-sell to make it more profitable. It's the top of my sales funnel is my events. So I kind of beat myself around the head a little bit in December and put a lot of pressure on myself to create something, and nothing kind of really sat. That's actually how I know Charlene, because we did a course together in December, and then, you know, coming into just before I joined, so it must have been May, start of May, I started seeing these posts popping up that she's, you know, I made $1,000 today, I made 10,000 this week or whatever, you know, and I was just like, I contacted her and said, that is not the training that we did. What the hell are you doing? Because I want in. And so I've been in for 2 months. It took me a while to get my head around it all and to get the confidence and to understand it. But I'm happy to report that I just resigned on Wednesday. So I'm now officially a full-fledged entrepreneur. Woo! So yeah, very exciting times. I can't believe really how easy that it actually is. And yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, so just share with us, how much have you generated in this past, was it 10 days or so? Just share with us.
In the past 8 days, I've made $3,000.
Wow. Thank you so much, Sharon. And, you know, those tears that you have, I know the feeling, hon. I've been there, and it's such a great place to be. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us today. So, guys, Sharon is just only one of the many mighty testimonies that we have within Black Ops. And, you know, Sharon has since changed her life as a result, and to actually have the confidence to walk into her boss and say, thank you, but see you later. That, my friends, is what we call transition and transformation. Thank you, Sharon. So right now, I'm not going to delay any further. I'm going to head over to London in the UK. I've got my little baby brother, Danny Joshi, who's going to come on out and join us. And, you know, I want to thank you, Danny, because it's probably about 3:48 a.m. in the morning there. You know, I know the time difference, but, you know, you're a leader and you're like, yeah, sure, I'll do it for you and to share, you know, my story. So, Danny, I'm not going to steal your thunder. Come on out and share with us your testimony, bro.
Thank you so much for introducing me, Charlene. Can you hear me nice and clear? All right.
Yes, I can.
So let's go back to 2014. That's when my online marketing journey started. So 2014, I decided to drop out of university. Basically, I didn't want to go in a traditional way, learn what everyone else is doing. So I decided to get myself a job, take a leap of faith, and just see what happens. Right? I didn't know what's going to happen in my life. I said, let me just start working on a job. So I used to work for this night shift job here in London, in this computing stuff, doing some office work, paperwork, and that basically just killed me. I could not do that anymore because my my life was just going away. I used to sleep in the daytimes, and I used to miss the sunrise, right? And basically the day was just passing. And what happened was my pain started to increase so much, right? So my pain was so high, and I said to God, you know, please send something to me that I can do that can allow me to do something else better in my life. So I pulled out my phone one day in my workplace night time, and I typed in Google how to become successful, okay? And I had many options come up, you know, you can do many things, many industries, but the last thing in the top 10, it said online marketing and working from home. I said to myself, oh, I'd love to work from home. That would be awesome, right? Working from home and just from my own comfort and stuff. And guess what? That's when my journey to online marketing started, okay? That's when I searched on Google, online marketing, network marketing, boom, everything started, right? I subscribed to all the Guru's email list. I was getting all these opportunities, offers, and I became the Guru's best customer, okay? Because I bought so many products and services every single week. I joined like 20 different companies at one go, and this was like going on towards 2014 to 2015 in a single year. So I ended up spending at least $25,000 to $30,000 in my first year and a half just on junk, courses, programs, gurus. I don't know what I was doing. I was just basically buying everything. Okay, that's what I thought to do, right? So basically, then 2015, I took it very seriously. Then I got into an opportunity where I had a few mentors, right? But they still were telling me to spend a lot of money on trying to make money, right? So I was part of this company, and then basically they told me to spend a lot of money in paid advertising. Then I started to get into paid advertising, then I understood how marketing worked and stuff. And then it got to a point where I was making good money. Okay, I was making enough money where I can quit my job, because I only used to get paid $1,000 a month, right? I said to myself, if I can make $1,000 a month, I'm to quit my job. But I used to spend so much money in paid ads. Like, I used to spend $1,500 a month or $2,000 a month to get back $3,500 or something. So I was just about making profit to replace my job income. So this went on till around mid-summer 2015. Okay, I decided, let me just quit my job. Why not just quit my job? Why not just do this full time now? Because I took a leap of faith, and if I could just make $1,000 a month, I'd be happy, right? So I was making money here and then stuff. I was kept losing money in paid advertising. I was going deeper into debt, and it was just getting frustrating. And I was basically just getting so frustrated and deep into debt. And I no longer need, basically, I didn't know what to do. I was about to give up, right? Because I was going further and further into debt, sadly, right? And the debt's got to at least $30,000, which is very, very bad, right? But then it came towards 2016 where things started picking up. And towards the end of 2016, thank God, found myself a millionaire mentor, okay? I found myself the right strategies. So I found Black Ops towards end of 2016, and that's when my life completely changed, and I started applying the strategies. And in 45-day period, I generated $10,000. Okay. Since then, I've been traveling the world free. I'm debt free now. Just I thank God every single day. I wake up and tap down inside bed, and this month has been my biggest month. Okay, one of my biggest months. I've had $14,000 this month, and it's just crazy. And I can't believe it how my life has changed now. And wow, what can I say? Wow, if you just take action and listen to the right mentors and listen to the, what we have here, it's just, completely change your life. You no longer need to struggle ever again in your business, and it's freedom. And I'm super, super thankful for everything here in this community. And wow, life could not be better, guys. So,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Danny. You've got an incredible story of, for someone who's 24 years old. I've got to hand it to you, bro. When I was 24, I was not doing what you're achieving right now. So you've got some pretty amazing years ahead of you. So I just want to wish you all the success. You're an incredible leader. You're changing lives. You're definitely what we call a humble servant leader. So I just want to honor you, and I want to thank you, Danny. Thank you so much for your time, bro. All right, so we're just going to hand it quickly back to Billy just to wrap it all up as to what the deal is here, and then I'll close it out. Where you go, Billy.
All right. So, just to give a little testimony about my results is, I come from spending a lot of money on paid advertising like Facebook ads or solo ads, even to get some leads and to try to get my business going. And as soon as I came across Black Ops, everything changed for me. All my ways of marketing changed. So within 72 hours of me implementing the training inside of Black Ops, I generated my first $1,000 online in one day, and I finished the week with $3,000. That was amazing for me because I actually went broke spending money on paid advertising. And back last year, about the same time, I had a temporary job to catch up on credit card bills. My credit cards were all maxed out, and I had to take on a temporary job. And when I made the $3,000 in that week, I'm like, that's it. That job is out. I'm putting my head in this to complement all my other businesses, and everything has been great ever since. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen real quickly again to show you what you're going to get if you decide right now.
You can see it, Billy.
Great. So what you're going to get, once again, is the proven free method and strategy that has a value of $1,997. The Black Ops membership, $8,997. The Super Saturday training access, which has a value of $2,997. In-house premium bootcamp, and that's specifically for people that are going to get in today. That has a value of $1,997. And of course, and I got super excited about that. That's why I made a mistake earlier saying 90 decades. But hey, it's 90 decades of experience with online millionaire mentors, what we have right now inside of Black Ops. And it's really an amazing training that you're going to get access to if you want to plug away and implement what we have inside of marketing. So 90-day millionaire mentoring that has a value of $10,000, and that's $25,988 dollars in total value that you're gonna access to right now to get into Black Ops Underground Marketing, and by owning the Genesis Education Library for $25,988, not even for $4,997, which we could, because you know the amount of value that you can get inside of our group is pretty phenomenal. What about 2,497? Not even. What about 1,997? Let's cross that out. Not even. Okay, so to get started now, if you want to take action now to get into Black Ops Underground Marketing, the Education Library, you can get in at $1,203.95. And let me tell that real quickly. There's only 7 spots left right now. Only 7 spots left right now. If you want to have exclusive access to Black Ops Underground Marketing right this moment, there's only 7 spots left. So I'm going to hand it back over to Charlene right now so that we can wrap it up. And hopefully we're going to see you on the inside.
Thank you so much, Billy. I really appreciate your support. You know, with these broadcasts, it certainly couldn't have happened without you. So thank you so much. So guys, we're going to wrap this up. And what I have to say is this. What's the secret? What's the secret? You know, the secret is your foundational core. That's the secret. The secret is your mindset. The secret is personal development. The secret is leadership. And so, guys, you know, that secret is declaring and proclaiming your reality into existence. That secret is speaking God's promises over your life. It's what you speak about. It's what you write about. It's your words. It's your thoughts. It's your beliefs, your passion, your vision, your commitment, your sacrifice. Oh, boy, don't get me started. But you've made a commitment to be here today. And this broadcast may well change your life. Why? You showed up. And that's 80% of success right there. So guys, when I threw my head over the wall, I made a commitment. I made a commitment to myself. I made a commitment to my son. I made a commitment to my family, to my community, to my ministry, to my calling, to my purpose, and to my cause. So what does that look like for you? You know what? Your future depends on it. So if you've just come here today, I want you to click on the link below, and that will take you to the sign-up page where you get the reseller rights for $99 US for 3 months or $299 US for 12 months. And then it'll direct you through to the Exodus Elite dashboard, the homepage, where you'll watch a 14-minute welcome video. You'll get to see what it's all about. And then you want to purchase the Elite package. And that there is a cost of $1,050 US, $1,000 for the product, and $50 US for the PayPal transaction fees. So guys, the faster you get started, the faster you can start making money, just like our panel here today. So my name is Charlene Savage. I'm from Brisbane in Australia with Black Ops Underground Marketing. I'm excited for you. And if you want to be one of those next success income stories, click on that link below right now. Throw your head over the wall and let's get you started into Fast Start training that will totally change your life. Thanks so much for joining us, and God bless.